Sessions, el espacio donde exploramos el pulso de la música electrónica con artistas que están moviendo la escena. El día de hoy me encuentro aquí, soy Hakko Zyeg, estamos aquí en el estudio de grabación. El día de hoy tengo un artista muy especial que está pasando por México y bueno, pues se prestó para venir con nosotros. La verdad es que no tenía nada de tiempo, pero decidimos afrontarlo y decirle, bueno, vente un ratito porque tenemos que grabar contigo, creo que vale la pena. Él es un muy buen artista, toca en varios lugares, bueno, empieza en Copenhague y de ahí empieza a tocar por diferentes partes del mundo. Él es de Dinamarca, toca en Ibiza ahora. Y bueno, quiero presentarles el día de hoy a Walther Music. Walther, ¿cómo estás? Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thanks for inviting me here.
Yes. How you doing? How is Mexico for you?
Mexico is awesome. I've been here now 10 days in Mexico City, and I already fell in love with the city.
Yes, better than Tulum.
I think it's different, but it's more like real Mexico, and it's a city that is very unique. Apart from where I've been before, so okay. I really like it.
And where you play? Tell the people, right? Where you play? You're playing here, no? You told me.
I came to it was actually not the part of the plan to go to Mexico City, but I'm very happy I went. I always wanted to come here, but didn't really have the right time or the moment. I felt like to come, but before I was in Tulum playing a festival called Porquino and Pomponier and Vagalum.
Yes,
and some other places too. But yeah, it was really good shows. I recorded all those three, so they will also come out.
Oh, nice. What type of music you play? You play there?
My style right now, I will define it as in between house and indie dance. It's happy vibes.
The indie dance. All the people right now is playing indie dance. No, it's like it's the moment or the indie.
Yeah, it's the moment, and that it catch my vibe because it has like something from back in time with the new stuff that is a little like it depends on like if you play like the hard indie dance like Solomon, but I would say I'm a little bit more
more happy
and down. Yeah, because yeah, that's my style.
No.
I have on that show here in Mexico City, the first one. And then I have one in Olin 55.
Olin 55, yes, yeah. It's nice also the place. Oh, beautiful. So bueno, para que vayan todos, va a tocar en Fonic, para que lo vayan a ver. Toca el 14 de February, ¿no?
Yes.
14 de febrero en Fonic y en Olin 55, en Olin 55, what's the date?
17 on Tuesday.
17, el 17. Yeah. Por si quieren ir, bueno, va a estar ahí Walther, les va a gustar mucho cómo toca. De nuevo, es un gran artista, tiene bastante trayectoria y tiene your career. How you started? I want to know, like, why the music? Why you get in this? Because it's difficult, and you know, the people and always like the parents wants to you study something, no? Like a lawyer, architecture.
Like you even get paid to study there, and yeah, so everybody's like, what do you do? Like, you cannot be an artist, but I grew up with that is also a DJ, so I knew that it's possible.
Okay.
And yeah, he was playing. He was actually top 100 DJ in the world back in the days, and yeah, so I've always been looking over his shoulder after I started to get into electronic music and house music, which I did in an early age. And yeah, then I was always listening and see a little bit what he did and how fun it could be. But that's not what I did first in my younger days. there I was a professional and doing scooters, doing tricks.
A
And,
skater.
yeah, sort of a skater, just on a scooter, trick scooter.
But a nice or with the regular ones? With wheels?
Regular. Scandinavia and
Like Tony Hawk.
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Just on two wheels. But yeah, then I did like a front flip, and I ended up in the hospital for 10 days. And I was also getting older by that time, so I felt like I had to move on in a way, and I also got a little bit scared because I was like very close to get paralyzed, and so I was
So
like,
you give it the super heat, like what?
yeah. And
So you
yeah.
went to the doctor, or what happened? Like break all your column?
No, like in my back, it was not broken, but it was like half broken, like
Okay.
and yeah, I was there for 10 days.
Fuck.
And but from there I was like, okay, I have to do something else. Hospital, you have to come back.
But why your father? Why your father did you
like structures of a set, like what is important in a song, like why you're listening to a track. It's because of the music and the melodies that's in there, and because yeah,
because
right.
he also is a musician.
Yeah, no, he's not a musician. He's more like a producer. He can actually
Okay.
not play instruments, but he have insane good ears and know what it takes to like the right places on the tracks. They cannot.
In the studio, so. ¿Qué pasó? No entendí. Estamos de regreso aquí en Global Deal Session. Una disculpa por los comerciales. Tuvimos un detalle, fallas técnicas, pero ya estamos de regreso por aquí. Bueno, nos estaba platicando Walther sobre su padre y cómo es que él en sus inicios, pues, era también DJ y lo estaba apoyando para aprender como músico, ¿no? Your father was also a DJ, you told us.
Yeah.
And he was teach you the beginning of your career.
Yeah, so he teach me a lot about music, and like not really so much the mixing, because I said to him, yeah, I wanted when I came out from the hospital, I wanted the decks to be there. And yeah, when I came back home, my dad showed me one mix, and I remember he mixed one song into a Clapton song, No Ice, that track, and then he left and said, now it's your turn.
Okay.
And then I was just playing around, and like the day after that day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw a party in 3 weeks.
How old was you?
I was, I think, 14 or 15, and
like a child, bro.
and
Wow.
then I rented a place, and it was like a place for 600 people. I did, yeah, but I didn't get good enough to play in actually in this party. I mean, I learned how to mix, but I really wanted to play, so I took like all my best music, and I did with a partner that I have today called Oliver. His artist name is Olio.
Okay.
And I actually did a pre-recorded mix, 45 minutes.
Dude, I said that you would play, and
I pressed play and was standing on a balcony in this party, and it was crazy. Like had 3 weeks to do this party, and was 600 people. And because there was not really any parties around at that time, so it was actually 1,000 people outside my party trying to crash in. They were breaking the windows, like coming up from the basement. I don't even know how they found these ways in. But yeah, and then I was playing there on a balcony, and I pressed play, and I was like, I know these songs are good. That's why I chose them in the mix, and I would have played them like myself if I was good enough. But I was basically just turning the filter. But that moment caught my attention so much to DJ, because I could see the beauty of like when you played like a disco track, how people was moving, and then you played like a house track, and then people were dancing differently, and yeah, into pop music, and like how.
But
like,
you always you started with that type of music, or always did the same music?
No, I would say back then it was like it was a mix of a little bit of everything, because I didn't really know
Yeah, that Dan house
what I
and
wanted. Like
deep house. And
some wanted pop music, some like we were listening to a little bit of everything to try to understand what was
what you like more?
yeah. But yeah, and then it really got my attention so much that yeah, I threw 5 more parties. And
I was saying you mother. Yes, you do.
and
Let's go.
they went more and more crazier, and the people in my party was more and more like, they were super young, so they were breaking everything, and that's why I
That
started.
was in Ibiza.
That was in Copenhagen.
In Copenhagen.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Copenhagen.
Okay.
In the beginning, and was a fun time.
Okay.
And then I just played. I had like some residencies in Copenhagen, in some clubs there, for some years, and then I went to high school, and first after high school I started making music.
Like professional.
Yeah, professional. I think it was what 19, yeah, when I started producing music.
And you had a moment that you wanted to quit the music for your life, like you don't wanted to do it.
I mean, of course, there's been ups and
Like
downs,
difficult, you know, difficult
the
times.
difficult situation. There was the COVID, and but that was actually a good thing for me, because yeah, I got my first studio there, and because before I was working in a basement with my friend, and yeah, and then we got the studio together when COVID hit. Actually, the day the lockdown hits, we finished the renovation of our whole studio.
Okay.
So, but yeah, of course, there's been difficult times, like on the way up, like, do I need to like study more, or like, will I ever make it in this business DJ world, or do I need to
Yeah,
do
difficult time
some.
that you don't wanted to do it, or you always you wanted like.
Yeah, and of course there was some moments like on the road, on the journey, where I had to take some side jobs to, of course, to
Yes.
to survive.
Yes, in this life we need to do it.
And but yeah, you also get clever about doing something else, and you get the knowledge, and yeah, it's but yeah, it's been a very cool journey, I would say.
And now you live in Denmark, or you live in Ibiza?
I live in the summer in Ibiza, and then yeah, back in Copenhagen, where I have my studio to produce a little bit more when
Okay.
it's the winter, and there it's cold, so you really want to be in the studio there. So it's like
say out to your friends, come here, we're gonna make party. That's it.
so it's like
we're gonna produce here.
yeah, so that's like the producing time, and then but I always escape a little bit, and travel, do some gigs around, because yeah, I'm a little bit more of a sun man. I need to go where the sun is.
Yeah, that's better. Also me.
Yeah.
It's much better. And where is the place, or how? When was the moment that you went to Ibiza and tell you, let's do it? It's that's the moment that you start your career, that you feel that you started. Because when you was young, it's like you had a 15, 16, it's not enough. You are prepared to go
Yeah.
to Ibiza.
Yeah,
So
I mean, the place Ibiza has always been special to me, because I've been there like 2, 3 times since I was 2 years old, because of my dad playing there all the time, and he has a label there with the biggest record label for chill out music in the world there, Balearic
yes.
Music. So I was always there, and it's like the island is so beautiful, and so when I started producing music, and like I was year after year, I was like, yeah, I want to move here now, and like take the step and go there. And I was speaking with people from Ibiza, and they were like, you have to wait a bit. And I was like, why? And they all said the same thing. Is they all said, you have to know when the time is right, because Ibiza is like you have to give something to the island before the island can give back to you.
Okay.
And yeah, then last year in January, I got the offers of Beach House and Leila, and also I had like Cafe Mambo was pretty interested in me coming to play with them, and then I was like, okay, I need to go now in 2 months. I need to just now is the time, and it was the right time. I went there and yeah, I started my residencies at Leila and Beach House, and then I also had another place called Maison Descents, but that one didn't uh, turn out so well for what music I wanted to play, and I think they wanted to do something bigger than they
The regular things,
they
no?
what they were actually doing. And then I had a meeting with Cafe Mambo, and they were super interested in me coming to play with them for the summer. And I love the place. I played there before in 19 and 18, I think, when I was really young, and the whole thing started almost for me. But then I had the offer from Blue Marlin, like the boss of Blue Marlin called
yes, I
me
know
like out
them.
of nowhere. I
Okay.
didn't like. Yeah, of course, I got some text like, "Could you be interested in?" And maybe you will get a call. And then, like 10 minutes later, I had the boss of Blue Marlin on the phone, and he was
I
like,
just was super nervous. Like,
and
oh,
he was like, "Hey, you wanna come play with us for the season?" And I was like, "Well, that could be pretty interesting." And he was like, "Can you come play tomorrow?" And I was like, "Actually, no, I have a gig tomorrow. Let me call you back in 5-10 minutes." And I sorted something out. I went and I played like 3 days in a row, like trial days, and yeah, they fell in love with what I could do in their place. And yeah, then I was playing the whole season there with them, and the 5 last weeks they asked if I wanted to do my own party there. And yeah, then I started to book DJs and like a little concept there, but I only had like 1 week to do it with them there, so it was more like of a trial.
a trial.
But
Okay.
to do it, I feel like,
But that start to career for sure. They give you the opportunity to do it.
but there are some exciting news for this season for sure.
Oh, nice. It's a good story. So you went there, you started, and now you live in Spain and Copenhagen, and you go every season to
Yeah,
Ibiza and Spain.
yeah. From now on, I think that's gonna be the
That's
plan for a long time, hopefully.
oh nice. That's really good. And do you remember the first track you produced that made you think, okay, this is my sound?
It's hard because like what I've been creating music now for 7 years, and you start in one sound where like I was listening a lot to like Solomon in Pasha, and I was in love with his sound back in
Okay.
the days. And yeah, the first track I released was actually like a track that was inspired by what he was playing. And then I started making music, and yeah, I tried to do many different styles, like from chill out because of my dad, and because I also love that side of Ibiza, the more beachy chill
Yeah,
out
yes, more
vibes.
sunny things.
Yeah, and of course the club music. But yeah, it's been a journey with like trying to find the sound and be creative, but that's also the fun.
And someone like in your career tell you like, this song is amazing, I want to play it, please send it to me or something.
Yeah. I mean, there's always the artist like you post something, yeah, please send me a promo, and you are a little bit like you feel like it's a good track, this one. If people want to reach out, and you're like, I cannot send it yet because I know I need to send it to maybe the big DJs first. And I want them to play it to hype it up and stuff. Yeah.
Well, that happens, no? And what's your creative ritual before a big show?
My what?
Your creative, like you make something before one show, and you get in and you do something, a ritual or something like
I would say
maybe smoke a cigarette. I don't know.
yeah, it's maybe been, but trying to quit the cigarettes now. But no, I feel like it's more more to like have a good clear vision of where you're playing and like in what set time you're playing, and then to prepare the music good. So when you're there, you know that what you're gonna play will definitely do a good job for the venue, and I think that's very important to like see where you are playing and who's the DJ playing before you or after
Yeah,
you.
because it's not the same if you make warming or you are in the main and
Yeah, and actually the warm up part can sometimes be the hardest one because you have to drag the attention from an empty dance floor and fill it up for the next one to really push it to the limit. And but I feel like I've done a good job by doing that, and I came further.
and where is the stage you played that you most connect or you most liked in
I
your
think
career
that's
at the moment?
Blue Marlin. I would say it's really much my vibe, and it suits very much my style of
Your style of
music,
music.
house and indie dance. And I would actually say before I went there this last year as a resident there, the sound was more Afro, but I played not really Afro, and I changed.
Now the Afro is with everything. That's the soul.
Of course, of course, a good Afro track is a good Afro track and can be mixed in. I do it too. It's not like I don't do it. And, but yeah, I just was playing more house and indie dance. And I think I also changed like some of the other resident DJs at Blue Marlin, their perspective of playing, because like during the end of the season, the last three months or something, there was not really any Afro house playing
Okay.
there, which yeah. But yeah, that's I feel like that's my spot right now, and I feel like that's where I feel home playing, and yeah, I really enjoyed there.
Nice. And is there a crowd or city that connects you more? That you said this is the best crowd. I think maybe Mexico is the best, but I don't know.
Well, I will have to see for myself on Saturday with what Mexico City gonna bring. It's gonna be my first gig here
Mexico City.
in Mexico City. But yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, I would say it's always like different from place to place where you play. But I just love Ibiza, and it's always been part of me, and like the crowd there, because they all come for the music, and it's not like yeah, of course there are people coming there to go out and have a good time, and they go out to mingle and like
Yeah, yeah.
but I would say the most people there, they come for the music, and that creates like a super special
And
energy.
which artist is the best for you right now? I'm not the best, but is someone you like their music, like you are his fan,
Yeah, I would say
or you will like to play with him.
I think I would like I think Adam 10, Mitagami, and Seth Troxler is like for me the ones that I enjoy listening to most.
Okay.
But there's a lot of other artists that I maybe it's not the full set that I enjoy, but they really played like those 3 tracks when I'm there that I really
Enjoy this a lot.
like try to find, or I actually get the Shazam and I'm like, wow, these tracks
They're
they were
amazing.
the whole set were
No, Metagami now
uh,
now it's doing well, like amazing. I saw yesterday a video in Instagram, him playing with an orchestra in Israel. Was like, what the fuck? fuck, man, it's amazing what he's doing. So for sure, I think it's more than event. It's like something different, because the people want something different right now, and he's doing it really well. So
It's different because there's not a lot of people doing something live in the electronic music scene, and I think that's very interesting for the audience out there too, that we can also do that in electronic music.
So you would like to play with him?
I would love to play back to back with any of them.
Oh, nice. With Macavit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're friends also. I know them, so it's a good idea. I will tell them, why not? Let's do something together. They are coming right now into Mexico, so maybe we can figure it out to make something together here.
Yeah, I should create a little USB for them. I think I have some tracks they would like.
Oh, nice. Mitagami and all Yamaguchi and all of you. Well, it will be awesome to listen to their songs. I think now we're going to have a set, and in that set also you can hear them, all the audience and all the DJs, because it will be awesome to have Walther here with us in GBS. We are playing together also. So
but yeah, first I want to tell like one of the most crazy stories I have from like Ibiza, like my first biggest gig ever there.
That's the next question I am going to do.
And I was only like 20 years old, and it was a 19.
Just let me finish.
Oh yeah.
Just follow the how you say redes in English?
The IG or
your Instagram and Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes, your username. You tell them it's in here. Están abajo las redes, ¿no? Para que nos sigan, aquí están las redes abajo de nosotros. Para que lo sigan en Spotify. Están en Instagram, en Spotify, en Facebook. Where more?
YouTube is coming, and Instagram.
Perfect. Para que lo sigan a los dos, GBS, Walther Music. Perfecto. And now, just tell us your story.
Yeah. So the story I wanted to tell is one that I had like from Ibiza. I was only 20 years old. It was like I felt like this gig was like my biggest breakthrough gig ever, and yeah, it possibly would have been like bigger for me if COVID didn't hit like 2 months later or something.
Okay.
And I was playing for Defected at Eden in Ibiza with the biggest lineup of their season, and was with Armin van Helden on the lineup, Gorgon City, Shibastan, and Robosonic. And I was the warm-up that night, and I came, and I was like 20 minutes before I start, like was 200-meter line already, and it's not normal. I see that in Ibiza, still not that people are in line before the club opening, and I start to play, and I'm like, wow, it's the bartenders. They are like so, they really enjoy the music, and then like after 15, 20 minutes, I'm like when is the people coming in? What's happening?
It's a lot of time, no? What happened?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? And then like the bartender comes up to me. He's like, shut down the music, shut down the music. I'm like, what? Why should I? And then he goes like, look up. I look up, and it's like 20 like SWAT team, like the military coming in with guns like this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it was because I think this is why, because the other clubs were jealous about Defected having such a good season, and like
all the audience,
and they were like jealous of what they were doing in this moment, and so they called the police on them or something, and they had to check all
the bags, all the people,
like if there was drugs in the club, or but they had to check all the people if they were legal to work there, but then they opened 2 hours later, and yeah, I went to Pasha, and I came back for the after hours.
Nice. It's a good story. So it was fun, but at the moment, I think it was terrible for you. Like, what is happening? And then you wanted to go outside, no, out of the place.
Yeah. But luckily, I got a gig at this place called Cafe Mambo, like the week after. So I was a little bit happy that I still got to have a good show there.
Nice. When the people listen to your music 10 years from now, what do you hope they feel or remember about you, about your music,
About my music from
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Well, I feel like the most special in music is when music is timeless, when you can can go back and you have a classic track that is 10 years old or something, and you would still play it today. I hope that some of the music that I'm creating, that it will have the same feeling for other artists, and to play it or crowd that that they still love my music. Yeah, 10
Your
years
style.
later from today. That's the goal.
And if you, that's a question I make to all the artists they come. If you can give to the young people, the young artists in the world, the young musicians, a good advice to them to find a way on the music on this path, what you will tell them?
I would say start getting a piano, and then like learn how to play that very early. If you get to play the piano very early, you will have a very good like way how to grow in as an artist in the scene and to make music. If you
Okay.
get to understand that, I'm not the best yet, but yeah, I'm working.
That's really
working hard,
important because with that you can work with Ableton, no? or and all the instruments.
Yeah.
It's more easy if you play the piano. You can get in more easy in all that stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that I think that's my advice.
Nice. And if you can teach if you can teach to someone something in their lives, like if you are a teacher, like a producer, and you can teach to someone something to get in this media, because it's difficult to get in. Which advice you can give them?
Well,
You have luck, because you have luck, and they give you the opportunity. But there's people that they don't have it.
I think if you have the passion for it, then it's very important also to get yourself out there and see who's working in the industry with the music, and try to find them, speak with them, and because yeah, I would say it's very important to get yourself out there, listening to music, get your inspiration, like and that can come from everywhere. Like it can
Okay.
even come from a safari trip, and then you see like there is elephant. Wow, I need to make a track with some elephant sounds, and this could be amazing for this. There can be a lot of funny things, but I would say inspiration, how you find it is like also as an artist, how we have to be creative, and because we all have to find our own way. That some can do it today with social media, others they create a very good track, and then they rise. And yeah, it's how to find your own journey.
Your own journey,
Actually.
your own way. Nice.
Um,
And the last question, because we have enough time, and we need to make the set.
yes.
I'm playing now here in GBS. What's the funniest thing happened to you in the in all your life, or in the DJ events you played, or not? Just in your life, just something fun that you can tell to the people.
I mean, there's been like a lot of crazy moments, I would say, but the ones I feel like is most special is the ones with my dad. And there was, for example, like in the summer here in Ibiza, where we when when Blue Marlin close outside from 11, in the weekends we move inside. They have like a small club, and my dad was there too, and I was playing back to back with a girl named Kenya, and then my dad, I can see he's also a little bit hungry for playing, and then he goes up. I play one song that it says like something, "Daddy's in the house" or something, and then he go up. He play the next track, and then he just go up like on the table, like off the DJ booth, and he just take down the music and be like, "Are you fucking ready?"
And the girls scream.
And everybody go crazy. And like it was actually one of those nights where we played the longest set in there. I think we played like 4 hours, something from 11 to 3, and that's very.
You play together with your father.
He only played a little bit there, but it was the way he came in and be like the first track and just be like, "Now we fucking go." And,
Nice.
But yeah, I love him for that, and it's like good energy.
Oh. So that's the story, and thank you, Walther, to be here. And thank you for coming. And bueno, para hablar en español ahora, les quiero agradecer a todos de nuevo, Global Beat Sessions. Estamos muy agradecidos de nuevo con ustedes por seguirnos, por conocer un poco más de los artistas y apoyar un poco más el talento urbano, nacional e internacional, y de hacer que la gente conozca un poco más de sus vidas personales y saber quiénes son. El día de hoy, bueno, con Walther, la verdad, increíble, una gran plática. Nos da mucho gusto tenerte por acá. Thank you very much for coming. And let's go. Let's start to dance and do the set. You want to tell something to the audience?
Yeah, I mean, the last thing I wanted to say probably is that I've been working very hard since Ibiza, and I have my first album coming out this year, and it's gonna release in October.
What's the name of the album?
It's gonna be Walther's World.
Wow, Walther's World. Okay.
And,
and the type of music is?
It's like house and indie dance, but club music only.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna come a lot of singles during the whole summer. I already released 2 songs on the album. One named "This Dance" and one named "Getting High on Your Own Supply" with Boy George. And
You have it on YouTube?
yeah, it's on YouTube. It's out on Spotify as well. And yeah.
Surgeon. look at that music for Walther. And when is the date you're getting out your album?
I think right now it's set to the 16th October.
16 October.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 months. 6 months now. Yes.
Yeah. But there's gonna be a lot of music coming.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm excited to share because I feel like this is actually the best music I ever produced. And yeah, I will play some of them now in the set.
Okay.
In the set here. So yeah, keep tuning in, and
will be awesome to listen to your music.
Yeah,
we love
come right up.
Thank you very much. Gracias a todos. De nuevo, thank you, Walther, for coming. Muchas gracias, hermano. Global Beat Sessions, Walther Music. Yay!
Let's fucking go.